What it do? What it do? I'm a little hurt, but I'm excited a little bit. You know, it's 50-50. You know, 50-50 right now. And we gonna talk about it. Just give me a second, get everything situated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Stay with me now. Just stay with me now. What they do? Get on up in here. Get on up in here. Yes. Then I'm on this old phone. This mother like a damn flip phone. How this mother taking so long to damn load up my text messages, bruh. Jesus. Hold on. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Uh-oh. My son up now. What happened? What happened? What happened? Zaire. Calm down, man. Yeah, calm down. We got Mr. Oliver in the building, y'all. We got Oliver in the building. My son just woke up from a nap. He was active all day. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get right into it. Y'all, welcome, guys. Welcome in. It's your boy H-Town Zack, aka Commissioner. I'm tired, man. I made some good food today. Made some food. Baked me some good old cookies. Chocolate chip. You know what I'm saying? Cookie so big, can't even fit in the cup. You feel me? So I'm a little fat fool right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm relaxed and I got out the shower. So y'all getting do-rag tonight. Y'all getting do-rag tonight. I normally, you know, flood y'all out with the waves, but if you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. But like I said, it's H-Town Zack, aka Commissioner. Y'all, if y'all already subscribed, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Make sure the notifications turned on. You feel me? Get in the comments so I know you up in here. Share it out. Share it out, because it's finna get good. It's starting to get good. Y'all follow me, H-Town Zack on TikTok. I'm posting videos from the live, my clips. I'm reposting videos, stuff that I'm scrolling, you know, I'm bored scrolling. It made me laugh, I repost it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing videos at work, outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to laugh with or at me. Last but not least, y'all follow your boy, H-Town Zack on Twitch. Follow your games. You probably already follow me. You got the notifications today. You seen my son playing. I was doing a little housework, you know what I'm saying? Cleaning up around here, doing a little stuff here and there. Tidying up. So you saw my son playing today. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I know we got work in the morning, and it's already 9 o'clock California time. So it's about 11 o'clock from people in Texas. Or whatever time it is in Cali. I mean Cali. We're in Canada. So I'm discombobulated already. We'll pop off this game. We'll start off with this game because I already grabbed this one. These are the wrong ones. Man, I should say this. This game right here, Bears go out there beat Commanders, y'all. 1 point. 1 point. They beat them 25-24. Bears went out there balling today. It was like neck and neck for for most of the game. Like, it was a pretty good game. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Get a little heads up. All the underdogs won today. Bears was underdog to me, for sure. They went out there and dominated. But like I said, the game was neck and neck for the most part, from what I was watching. Because I tuned in, I was watching the other game first, but then I tuned into this Commanders game because I made sure I needed Jaden Daniels to rush more than 7 times. So my pick and locks picks can hit, which it did. But we'll get to that. But yeah, they was out there balling. And I guess we can say Caleb Williams made some good passes. Let me check his stats right now. But aside from him, DeAndre Swift was the man. Swift was the guy. He was Swift. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't tackle him. He started taking off, hit the sidelines. You think you're going to push him out of bounds? He tiptoed, stay in bounds. Touchdown. He did that about 2-3 times. And Swift was balling. And then, as I said, Caleb, he's made some good passes. He made some damn good passes. Let's see what they got for you. Caleb Williams with 17 completions out of 29 attempts, 252 yards, and got a touchdown on him. He got a running touchdown. He ran 4 times for a -2 yards, but scored a touchdown. He got an interception. I was about to say, what the hell? How you get a -2 yards but got a touchdown? Yeah, so Caleb Williams rushed 4 times. No good. Got a -2 yards. Hold on. Oh, there you go. You can have some. Swift, 14 carries, 108 yards. And they said he already got 100 of them yards, damn near within. Oh, no, never mind. That's Bijan I'm talking about. We got the GM up in here. I thought he was going to be out for the night. He was active all day today. Then later at 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:20-ish, he just couldn't hang no more. Putting his clothes on once we got out the bath, he was just, no. Try to feed him some food, falling asleep on the food. So, but I'm back, guys. That's Oliver. So I'm back, guys. I'm up. So, yes, I'm well rested. Oh yeah. So we go potty training today. I'll play the game. So I do my alphabets. Do my numbers. And then I watch TV. See, and now we here. All right. Well, let's see. Let me go ahead and finish telling them about the football game today, okay? All right. You got milk? Or you not going to have no milk with your cookie? Milk? Okay, go get your milk. Tell my mama get your milk. So you have your milk and cookies. And come back. But yeah, so as I said, D Swift had 14 carries, 108 yards. Couldn't stop him. He was Swift. Mona guy, 5 carries, 19 yards. DJ Moore had 2 carries, 10 yards. Johnson had 1 catch for 6 yards. 1 carry for 6 yards. Zacchaeus, 1 carry, 4 yards. Swift also had 2 catches for 67 yards and got a passing touchdown. Burden III had 4 catches, 51 yards. DJ Moore had 3 catches for 42 yards. Adunze, 2 catches, 32 yards. This is how you know they was out there balling. Caleb did pretty good. Damn near everybody he throwing it to got at least 20, except for Loveland. But Money guy, 1 catch, 25 yards. The only catch he had, 25 yards. Zacchaeus, 2 catches, 24 yards. As I said, Loveland had 2 catches for 11. And Komet had 1 catch, but got swallowed up at the line. Pause. You feel me? Commanders, Jaden Daniels had 19 completions for 26 attempts, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jay Daniels also had 10 carries for 52 yards. Krosky Merritt had 17 carries for 61 yards. Everybody else is pointless to say, wasn't good enough. But Moore had 3 catches, 46 yards. He got a touchdown. Zach Ertz was balling. He had 6 catches, 43 yards. He got a touchdown. Lane good for one thing. He had 1 carry and 1 catch. The 1 carry got 7 yards, and then his 1 catch, he got 37 yards. McCaffrey, little brother, 1 catch, 33 yards with a touchdown. McNichols had 3 catches for 30 yards. Debo had 4 catches for 15, and then Merritt had 1 catch for 7 yards. So as I said, it was neck and neck. In this game, I found out Moody, y'all's favorite kicker from the 49ers, found out Moody then got cut, traded over there or whatever, and he was on the practice squad for a little bit, and then just started today. Like at some point I heard him say something about Moody. I was like, what? Hold on, who? I was like, ain't no way, that's another kicker named Moody. Sure enough, it was him. And then he gave me a little glimpse of, he was doing good for the times he was out there, but then it was 1 kick. He went, it was a little low, got blocked. I was like, that's him. So that's the Moody I know. That's him. But sure enough, he ended up coming to save the day. I'm pretty sure the offense could have went down there and scored because Caleb was running the ball. They couldn't stop Swift. They got in the field goal range. They was within like the 20, 30. Within the 30 for sure. You blew it out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So they was in the 30, like within the 30 for sure. Probably a little less. Yeah. And then Moody, they lined it up perfectly. Got Moody up in there. I'm thinking he gonna miss. Thinking he gonna miss or something, because the only reason they end up having a chance to win is because it was raining. It started raining hard towards the end of the game. Daniels and them had the ball. The Commanders had the ball. Jaden Daniels was finna do a running play, hike the ball to him. He didn't really have possession of it. It was just to be in his hands, just good enough. But to transfer from him to the running back, the ball was not to Merritt. The ball wasn't there. The ball just bounced out. Boom, fumble. Bears jump on and recover it. And as I said, they went down there. Bears offense went down there, drove downfield. Could have scored, but ended up just settling to be in field goal range. Let the time run out. Moody step in. And I'm like, all right, let's see if Moody gonna do what he was doing on the Niners. Be this close and miss. Far left, far right. I went right down the middle. Gave the Bears a dub over Commanders, 25-24. And I said, that was a hell of a game. The game I should have started with. Upset for sure. So I told you I was talking big boy shit the other day. But I told my boy James I wasn't gonna do no slander. I was gonna give them their props because they were looking good today. Falcons go out there and beat the Bills. Defend at home, 24-14. Falcons then flew out there and pecked them Bills. Dogged them out. And I knew this game, I was like, all right. I was a little nervous in the beginning because Falcons popped off pretty good. Bijan Robinson was already out there balling. Michael Penix Jr. was out there balling. Like right out the gate. They jumped out with like already 7 game pop off is already, they go down there and score a touchdown. I'm like, okay. Maybe, beginning of the game. Everybody got them fresh lungs, fresh legs. So I was like, all right, give them that. And I want to say the Bills go right down there and score too. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm just waiting on the Falcons to mess up, let me down as they normally would. Whenever, Sure enough, prove me wrong. They go down there and put up another 7-14. Get a ball back to the Bills. Bills go out there to a 3-and-out. Falcons get the ball back, go down there 21. I'm like, well, goddamn. Like, Bills defense can't step up. And I know the Falcons defense ain't that good to where they shut down Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? The offense, like, what's going on? So I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared at some point. Sure enough, Bills go down there at some point, get another touchdown, put up 14, and that was the last time they smelled the end zone, or was even in field goal range. Sure enough. Let me see who was a top player. So I want to say for sure it was Bijan Robinson. That boy, that game was where I heard they were saying within like the second quarter, they said he already had like 100 yards already. So let's see what he got. Let's see. Y'all stay with me. Stay with me. Damn, I only had a game set today. There we go. Yeah. There. Don't spill my milk, man, please. So Michael Penix Jr. went out there with 20 completions for 32 attempts, 250 yards, and got a touchdown. Michael Penix also ran twice for 6 yards. Yeah, they lost, Papa. That team lost. So Bijan Robinson had 19 carries, 170 yards, in which I say he got there by like the second quarter, if not before, but then also got a touchdown. Algier was balling, 10 carries, 32 yards. He got a touchdown. They was running all over him today. They was running all over the Bills today. Bills was another team, couldn't stop the run today. And then they get back there, you couldn't stop the pass either eventually. I mean, obviously. Drake London was balling. He had 150 yards for 10 carries, got a touchdown. Bijan Robinson had 6 catches, 68 yards. Kyle Pitts, with your milk. Pitts had 3 catches, 18 yards. Algier had 1 catch for 6 yards. Alford had an interception and a sack from the defense. He was out there balling. They actually had they sacked Josh Allen a lot. D. Alford had a sack, interception. On your meta. On your mark. Get set. Sack. He had a sack. Roberts had a sack. Or Horo had a sack. I was like, Jesus. D. Malone. Malone had an interception. What, Papa? Are these mine? Go see Mama let you have some of hers. I'm gonna finish these cookies, okay? See if she got some extra ones. I'm trying to eat all my cookies, bro. You ain't put in on this. My cookies, bro. Yeah, hurry up and eat these cookies before you come back. So when he leave, I'll be eating them again. You be them. Here you go.
The cookie is gone.
Yeah, gone?
Yeah.
Man. Mama ate all the cookies?
Yeah.
Can't believe this, man. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you say you not one cookie?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, as I said, there was we only had one person in all the picks picked the perfect Monday night selection of games. And we'll pop off him first because this is his first win. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. When it comes down to the 2025 Friendly Football Picks Ups League, with only 2 games wrong, your winner is John Creasy, a.k.a. B-Dog. 2 games wrong, as I said. On my phone, I'm using them. He picked the Eagles, and then picked his team. His registered certified diehard team of the Lions. As I said, he's the only one picked Falcons and the Bears to win, in which they went out there and did. So as I said, we starting off with this because it's his first win, and he is he's good for at least one a year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He be trying. He be trying. He be getting close. Well, last year he was getting close a lot, but just the closest he didn't got, and was down there dead on. Bare minimum 2 wrong, and he got a score of 43. So he wasn't too far off from the score either. So with that, congratulations to you, John Creasy, a.k.a. B-Dog. You got your first win of the season. And that has 5 of us with just 1 win in the Ups League. Me, DJ, Derek, Billy, B-Dog. Shout out to you guys. They got the dub. Shout out to you, John Creasy, aka B-Dog, for your win today. Next up, we're gonna go from the bottom to the top. We have, when it comes down to the 2025 friendly football picks, the Gridiron Avengers League, your winner is Ron Burgundy, aka Peeps 18, aka Felix. I gave him the dub. Well, the score, it came down to a tie. It was between me and him. I had, we both had 5 wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we both had 5 wrong. I had a score of 45. He had a score of 52. I gave him the dub because 52 is closer to 49, even though I covered. I'm 5 points away. Oh no, 4 points away. I was 4 points away, and 52 was 3 points away. And the only time I would do, like, give the person that covered the dub is if, let's say, it was 2 points either way. So if it was 49, the score was 49 and I had 47 and he had 51, and we both 2 points away, I would have got the dub because my number actually covered. Being how we both would be 2 points away, my number covered, therefore I would get the dub. But unfortunately, as I said, I was 4 points off and he was 3 points off, so he has the dub. And so I want to say congratulations to Ron Burgundy, aka Felix, aka Peeps 18, also known as your previous Super Bowl champ from last year. Shout out to you. You got your first dub of the season as well, Peeps 18. Shout out to you. Next up, we have, when it comes down to the 2025 friendly football picks, your mom's league, your winner is Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang, I should have got my belt out for that one. That would have been a good one. Should have got my belt out for that. Pootie Tang. It was close. It was coming down to me and him. We both had, at the time, 3 wrong. Unfortunately, the Bills lost. We both picked Bills. So then we both had 4 wrong. However, he selected Bears. I selected Commanders, which put me way out of touch. Everybody else had 6 or more. As I said, I had 5 wrong. Eagles, Jags, Cowboys, Bills, Commanders. Pootie Tang had Eagles, 49ers, Cowboys, and the Bills. Therefore, giving him his first dub of the season. 4 games wrong, he had a score of 38. So if we'd have picked the same, I'd have more likely would have had him. I would have beat him by score. But unfortunately, he picked the Bears and was able to lock down the win. Shout out to you, Pootie Tang, aka Mr. Kizo. Congratulations on your first win of the season. Did I mark him down? I did. Also, I didn't give you guys a, but we'll get this one done first. In your mom's league, pretty much everybody has a dub except for Sugar Milk and J Money. I have 1. Queen B has 2. Kizo has 1, which he secured today. Ryan has 2. As I said, Sugar Milk has 0. J Money has 0. The one I didn't give you guys a heads up on from the Gridiron Avengers. Peeps 18 got his first dub today. Mr. Moon has 1. Phil has 1. And Fuentes Sports Card has 3. So next up, this is going to be the good one. That's why I'll say the best for last right here, y'all. When it comes down to the 2025 friendly football picks, Family League, came down to a tie between Blank Man, me, and Michael Myers. We both had 5 wrong. We both picked Eagles. We both picked the Eagles. He picked the Niners. I picked the Jaguars. We both picked Cowboys. We both picked Bills, Commanders. Unfortunately, Michael Myers selected a score of 42, in which I had a score of 47. And with that, 47 is closer to 49 than 42. And with that, your winner is Blank Man, aka H-Town Zack! Zack. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Because with that win, guess what that do for me? With this dub, I went 3 back-to-back on y'all. I did a 3-peat. I did a 3-peat on y'all. And with that, I got 3 dubs. This win secures me for the playoffs. I secured the dub. I'm now qualified for the playoffs. I am officially the second person within 6 leagues. Within 6 weeks, I said 6 leagues. 6 weeks of football, I'm qualified for the playoffs. Only in the family league. Let's go. Let's go. Give me my dub. And within the family league, I have 3 dubs. My cousin Cam has 1. Derek has 1, the person I was tied with today. And Lil Ronnie has 1. Everybody else is yet to secure a dub for the season. And those are your winners. Shout out. As I do a little recap on it. Shout out to the winners. Me, H-Town Zack, qualified for playoffs now with the 3rd win of the season of the family league. Kizo, 1st win of the season in your mom's league. Felix, Peeps 18 from the Gridiron Avengers, 1st win of the season. And B-Dog from the Ups League, 1st win of the season. Shout out to you guys. Let's continue to try to win. So I can't win them all, man. I can't win them all, you know what I'm saying? You know, I like Pokemon, so I'll be trying to win them all. But you know what I'm saying? You win some and you lose some. But you live. You live to pick another day. And there's a good little segue since I was talking about 3 wins back to back. I want to let y'all know for Pick the Lock segment, I hit again. I'm on a 3-peat streak, baby. Winning 3 weeks back to back. And on my picks for Pick the Lock segment, I'm winning back to back. You feel me? So for the Pick the Locks, let me tell you what I had. My stuff been I'm only betting like wagering $10. We don't bet, we wager. We wagering, and then of course, as I said, whoever wins, that's the team I pick a prop for, right? So last week we had 2 Niner fans, we had a Commander fan, and then of course I won too, but the Texans on a bye week, so I can't put Texans on my ticket. So I went with Eddie Pinheiro, the 49ers kicker, to get 2 field goals made. He made 4. Ka-ching! Right? Okay, it's looking good. I had Jake Tongas to get a fantasy score of 9. He had 11.8. Ding! Thanks, Niners. Thanks for losing as well. Losing, but you still helped me win some money on. Last but not least, I had Jaden Daniels to have more than 7 rush attempts, and he had 10. See, the 3s is working. I won 3 weeks. I won 3 picks back to back. And I had a 3-man lineup. So, and you know what I'm saying? So I hit. Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to start sending y'all my code. Or if you just watch this live right here, once I tell y'all, more than likely dang, that's gonna suck. Because if I have to pick something, let me see who's playing Thursday. What, Papa? Huh? What? You okay? Let me check my Palm Pilot. Let me see who's playing Thursday. So I might have to go live earlier. Oh yeah, we got nothing to worry about. Wait, Papa, wait. I'm doing something right now. Hold on. So yeah, Thursday to pop off, week 7, you got Steelers versus the Bengals. So Thursday, I'll be dropping my Pick the Lock prop picks. So if you guys want to copy, you got your chance to win you some money on too. But I give you guys a heads up right now. So basically, I will be picking a prop from the Texans. I'll be picking a prop from the Raiders. I'll be picking a prop from who won? The Bills, because Kizo Kizo is a Bill. He registered as Bills, even though he liked the Niners. I know he hurt today. So as I said, Texans, I'll be picking a prop from the Bills. I'll be picking props from the Raiders. Then I'll be picking a prop from the Lions. So I will have a 4-man lineup, possibly 5 if they, prospect always throws in like, they're going to say Aaron Rodgers to throw a half a yard. I mean, they're going to play, it's easy money. They just, like, who not going, which quarterback, even the one that's sub, which quarterback, not throwing for at least 1 yard. So if they have something like that for whatever quarterback, whether it be Aaron Rodgers or Flacco, I believe they playing the Bengals, right? Yeah. Flacco bound to still get a yard, even though he trash too. But he gonna get a yard. So as I said, I got a for sure 4-man lineup, possibly a 5, depending on what easy prop they throw in. I will be taking that. So as I said, if you guys wanna Thursday, I'll be dropping what I'm picking. Well, that's if they have everything set, ready to go, because they be BSing. Like, they want to wait to drop all the good props, like, closer to Sunday. Like, if I try to make some picks right now or by Thursday, it'll be like 1 or 2 things for, like, a team or, like, a certain player that you're looking for. Then it'll be, like, some tough stuff, tough pickings. But the closer to Sunday, they got a lot more stuff. The numbers might be increased because not everybody's picking stuff. And the more people pick, they increase the numbers to make it harder to hit. So that way everybody not eating, But as I said, Texans, Bills, Raiders, Lions. I'll be picking props from those teams. What, Papa? Come. Okay, hold on, man. I'm trying to, let me finish this first, okay? Come. Okay, wait. You go tell Mama. Tell Mama to do it. So I'm doing something right now. I'll get you right soon when I get done, okay? So as I said, yeah, those were the pick the locks. 3 wins back to back on that. 3 weeks won back to back. Get in with your boy. Shit, I could say I'm losing back to back on my fantasy league, guys. Of course, they're gonna say Dalton Kincaid is out. Last minute, I could have threw in Zack. So I lost to this guy, as I was telling y'all last live, to Deshaun. Don't touch down there. That's his name. Okay, Deshaun, don't touch down. All one. He's saying touch down there. Good name. I lost to him. I lost to this guy. He had 162.35 points, and I had 122.25. I can tell you one person that helped me lose. Cam Ward. I must say, I needed to drop somebody like a few weeks ago when the Falcons went on the bye week, right? I had to drop Michael Penix Jr. because I'm like, all right, he a hit and miss. Like, you do good when I got you on the bench, right? Then I'll start you on my lineup. Then you go out there and look like ass. What, Papa? Sorry, tell Mama to do it because I'm busy right now. I'm going to do it right in a little bit. What you want? Here. Take your milk. Okay, well, take your milk. Okay, I'll be right in there. Okay? Go. I'm going to follow you right now when I get there. So I dropped Michael Penix Jr. Somebody. It's a hit and miss with him. Pick up Carson Wentz. That week I won. Then all of a sudden Carson Wentz go on the bye week. So I'm over here struggling. Drop Carson Wentz. Pick up Cam Ward. Cam Ward looking to do good. And that's just my luck. You pick up somebody, you start them, and they go out there and play like ass. Most of the time, Cam Ward was in the negative on my fantasy. I'm like, any other time you playing all these games I'm watching, and I don't have you on my fantasy, right? This was before I picked them up. Even though the Titans would lose. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Mr. 2 Red Bulls, I'm going to need them tomorrow, man. I'm going to need them 2 Red Bulls in the morning. Hey, Felix Ward, I don't know if you heard, but yeah, I'll recap that. But yeah, so I picked up Cam Ward for my fantasy. And now all of a sudden he go out there and play like that. He getting sacked. He ain't running. I think he threw interceptions. As I said, he had me negative points for my fantasy league for most of the time. He ended up finishing up with 6.1 points. The next person, Saquon Barkley, 8.7. As I told y'all, that was by Thursday. He had that. Pittman Jr. from the Colts, 4 points. Flowers from the Ravens, 8.6. And as I said, Dalton Kincaid, I had him. Then come to find out he out. So he got 0. And like I said, I should have put in Zack, but he on the bench. And he did pretty good today. He had, let's see what he had. Hold on. I think, yeah, well, it don't matter. He had like 13 something. Zack had like 13 points. So I could have played him. But 13 points wasn't going to get me the win anyway. Especially like depending on him, seeing how everybody else already had like single points. But, you know, that's how that shit go. Of course, the Bucks kicker only put up 5 points. So, wasn't nothing I can do, guys. You know, you win some, you lose some. So hopefully next week I can come out with a win. But as of now, fantasy, I'm 2-4. They ain't gonna break the news till tomorrow's be the little thing like, you tried. It's Miller lifetime, or this and that. But, you know, whatever. Other than that, though, like I said, guys, I won 3 weeks in the picks. I'm qualified for the playoffs in the family league. Won 3 weeks back to back on that. My picks on Prize Picks for what I do for Pick the Lock segment. I'm 3 back to back on that. As I said, if y'all want to check in Thursday, I'm gonna drop my props on there, and then y'all can copy it, and you can get you some money on too. Recap of the winners, as I said, because we just got my boy Justice up in here. I won the family league this week, or the last 3 weeks, but I won again this week. In your mom's league, we had my boy Kizo secure the dub. In the Gridiron Avengers League, Felix won. Peeps 18. It was between me and him. I was 4 points away. My number covered. He was 3 points away. So it's like I just pretty much gave him the dub because he was closer. And as I was saying, I would only give like we both were like 2 points away, then I would have won because my number covered. But unfortunately, his number is closer, so he got the dub. Yeah, he got his first dub. Felix got his first dub. He probably ain't even gonna know. He don't even know. And then in the Ups League, Byron won. Mr. B-Dog. Boy had 2 wrong. He only had 2 wrong. The Eagles and his favorite team, the Lions. Only game is wrong. And he had a score of 43, so if anybody was trying to compete, they'd have more likely lost because he was 6 points off. So those, like I said, those was the winners for that. Shit, last but not least, is anything I'm forgetting? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna run through these for week 7 picks and the names that we're gonna be doing, and then I got a little information. We've been having some people got their feathers ruffled this week, and it's mostly the new people. We'll get to that right after this. So for week 7, guys, next week we'll be doing family/nicknames. So you can throw like a nickname, a family name, the family call you. You can make it up. It don't matter. It's just something fun that we do. So every week we do like different theme names. So it don't have to be if you don't want nobody to know your family name, we know they call you butt cheeks. We're gonna have a lot of stink. We're gonna have a lot of dookie butts. All of that, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to be the real family name or nickname, but we will be running family/nicknames for week 7. With that, to pop off, as I said, week 7 it'll be Steelers versus the Bengals at 5:15. Next up, 6:30, I believe they'll be in London. We got Mr. Justice, your team, is playing the Jaguars. Rams versus the Jags. 6:30 in the morning. I will be waking up to see that game almost done. Hopefully, whoever I select wins. Popping off 10 o'clock, you got the Eagles versus the Vikings. Patriots versus the Titans. Panthers versus the Jets. Dolphins versus the Browns. Saints versus the Bears. Them two back-to-back games it's gonna piss everybody off. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna pick the Dolphins, and then the Browns probably go out there and win. They bound to put Shadur in by the second quarter. Dylan Gabriel get to acting up. The Bears went out there and beat Washington today, and then go out there and lose to the Saints. We shall see. Next up, Raiders versus the Chiefs. Everybody gonna pick the Chiefs for sure, but we all know if anybody, Raiders beat them once before, so I always remember that. So it's always kind of tough to me, but I'm probably still pick the Chiefs. Colts versus the Chargers. Giants versus the Broncos. Packers versus Cardinals. Commanders versus the Cowboys. Falcons versus the 49ers. Ooh. Bucks versus the Lions. And then to end off the week, to end off week 7, it's my Texans versus the Seahawks, baby. Yeah. Well, it's going to be 2. They doing 2 Monday night games again next week. So the first one will be Bucks and the Lions. That'll be at 4 o'clock. And then after that, 3 hours later, they're going to make sure they getting wrapped up. Because normally, when it's 2 games on Monday, they'll start one 4:15. And then like an hour later, they start the next one. So like today, I only watch like the first quarter or like about 2.5 quarters, and then I'll switch to the next game just so I have money on that game. So, but this one is the Bucks and the Lions 4 p.m. Then us Texans versus the Seahawks at 7. Yeah, baby, we're going to Seattle, baby. We on tour. And with that, that'll secure pretty much let you know who won after that game. Like, you know how we do it. Y'all know the live schedule. We'll be going live Thursday after the Steelers and the Bengals game. Give you guys a heads up. Who's one up, who's one down, who's looking like to have potential to win. Next live we'll be doing will be Sunday after the Falcons and the 49ers play. Give you guys a heads up who's looking to win. If we have some for sure winners, or, for sure winners or potential winners. You know how we do it. And then last but not least, we'll be going live after the Texans and the Seahawks game to confirm those winners. And that's your week 7. As I said, family/nicknames. So what I want to say, we've had some people had their feathers ruffled. So this is what's going on. When you put your picks in, I want your picks in as soon as possible. I don't want you to rush. I ain't rushing you to make your picks, right? I'm just applying pressure to get your picks in so I can have them typed and printed up by Thursday. So I say 5 o'clock, even though the game started at 5:15. I say 5 o'clock just so you can hurry up. So like I said, if I'm in town, I take my breaks at home. I can type it up, print it out, and then have them printed and set for you before the game kicks off, right? However, as long as you get your picks in before kickoff, the game started at 5:15. At 5:15, if you don't have your picks in, then that game will count against you. Wait, Papa, wait. If you don't have your picks in by 5:15 Thursday, that game will go against you unless your team is playing. Whatever team you registered, if that team happens to play, that game is automatically set for you. So let's say my guy Phil, he's a Steelers fan. Let's say something happened and he's not able to get his picks in. However, that's the first game, Thursday, and he's a Steelers fan. So if anything, if he don't put his picks in, the only game he will have selected for him will be Steelers. So that's like the only little cheat code for that. If your team is playing Thursday, then you don't have to worry about putting your picks in by the time, because that game is already selected for you. Another note, I do accept late picks. I will accept if you happen to miss that Thursday night game. You can still put your picks in, but just know Thursday game will be counted against you as like a wrong game. Like you could have put it in 5-16 and then pick the right team. that game going against you, everything else under will still count and be registered. So that way you still have a chance to play. I accept late picks. So I had a few guys saying, I thought you said you had the picks in by 5. The guys did have their picks in. They just missed the team. He didn't put in the Dolphins or whoever the Dolphins played this week. Was it the Chargers? Let me see who played. Yeah. So he had his picks in. All he needed was to pick. Like he missed one because, the guys got a few of the old schoolers, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to edit the photo to send the pics in. So they sitting there looking at the picture, looking at the text message, write the team down, go back. How are they doing it? And he missed the team. He got his picks in on time, missed the team, and didn't have a score. And then the other guy just didn't have a score. So just I'll be fair as possible. I'll be fair. I want everybody to, you paid to play. So at least I can do is be as fair as possible. As I said, get your picks in. I'll just pick a time to apply pressure. So next week I'll be saying have them in by Wednesday. But then I'll also, in that same message, let you know you can have them in by Thursday before 5:15. I just want the picks in so I got them typed and printed up. So I'm not sitting here, Thursday before or after the game trying to type up the stuff or having to wait till whenever till I get some free time to type them up, So I'm already at work all day. Then I gotta come home, scroll through, or just waiting because nobody put their picks in. Then you gotta wait till the last minute. Everybody putting their picks in. I'm trying to watch the game. All this and that. But that's not here or there. So as I'm saying, get your picks in as soon as possible. I know some people wait because they want to check injury report. I know they're still doing trades right now, so like people's waiting on the Browns game. Flacco got traded, and then you end up picking a team. You end up picking the Bengals or the Browns due to that information right there, and you still lost. So that's all I'll be saying. Sometimes y'all be waiting on all this information, and it means nothing. Like all these Niners got hurt, so you thinking they're going to lose, they still going out there and winning. Ravens, they got all these people hurt. Still a good team, but they losing. So it's whatever. But guys, as I said, get your picks in as soon as possible. I also had another person in one of my leagues. He was like, "Well, man, he'll try to be the first one to put his picks in, and then all of a sudden he found out somebody gets traded, and then he want to say, can I switch my picks?" But I had already gave it a thumbs up. So for that, I'm going to give everybody some time. I'm going to tell everybody, make sure you don't rush to put your picks in. Think about who you want to pick. Do all your research. And then on top of that, I'll wait until about Wednesday night. Then I'll start going through, getting everybody the thumbs up. That way, you got like 2 days to change your mind. Because last year I had some dudes, they picked, I want to say it was the Dolphins and the Chiefs or someone was playing. And they picked one team and then found out that the other team, the team they picked, played bad in the snow and wanted to change his picks. At the time, I let it slide, and everybody thought it wasn't fair when they came out to win. So that's why I came up with once I thumbs up it, your picks are locked in. So as I said, with that being said, I will wait as late as possible to give everybody a thumbs up. So that way, if you didn't fully do your research and you end up getting some new information in between from when you make your picks before I thumbs up it, then I will allow you to change your pick. Other than that, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy H-Town Zack on YouTube. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. Make sure they turned on so I ain't got to send this out to you through text message. You get that notification on your screen. You look. You're going to think it's a text message. You're going to see it right there. You tap it, and you in here. Get in the comment section. Let me know you was in here. Drop a like. Y'all share this out. H-Town Zack on Twitch for all your games. Call of Duty, Madden, Fortnite. You can see me and my son playing Ninja Turtles. Ready or Not, I ain't played that yet. But I'm finna buy Battlefield 6. So we finna be running it up. All the games. Twitch, H-Town Zack on Twitch. H-Town Zack on TikTok. I'm posting clips from the live. I'm reposting videos. I'm doing videos while I'm at work. I'm doing videos outside of work. Anything to make you smile. I do anything to make you smile. Girl seems to love me now. Yeah. H-Town Zack, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Week 7, as I said, we will be doing family/nicknames. And pretty much, I will recap. Family nicknames for week 7. Shout out to the winners of week 6. Me in the family league. Kizo in your mom's league. Felix in the Gridiron Avengers league. And Byron in the Ups league. With that, guys, until Thursday, we gone, y'all. We'll see you Thursday after the game. We gone.